Welcome back to another episode of Not My Bagg. I'm joined by the sexiest Ken doll I've ever seen. It's Chris Taylor.
Hello, is that true?
Yeah.
That's well nice intro.
Can I also say, I don't have many straight men on this pod.
Oh.
So you're one of very few that I've had on.
The trend.
Yeah, so it's nice to have you on.
Are you going to be able to adjust?
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice to have a bit of testosterone join me in the room.
All like that, mate.
It's horrible. I've got a game to play to break the ice.
Straight off the bat, we're just going to play games.
Straight in.
I'm here for it.
Wait, the lights normally change. Yeah. Do you like that?
Sick,
Yeah, I know.
There's some kind of control panel.
There is.
How did you do that?
It's just the producer. We're really like ruining the magic. Come on, there's TV magic involved.
Yeah, TV magic.
So I've got some questions for you. They're just quick fire.
Okay.
So if aliens landed on Earth, who would you recommend they talk to?
Piers Morgan. I don't know why. Why did I say that?
Oh my God.
Don't you quick fire, but you just don't think?
Of all people.
I think it's because we were just talking about Piers Morgan.
We were.
I was also going to say Donald Trump. No, terrible.
Oh my God. This is why I don't have straight men on the pod.
Awful. They're awful.
Thank you for watching Not My Bagg.
Who should they talk to? I'd have to think about that in detail, but you're asking me quick fire.
I'd probably send them to like my mum.
Yeah.
They'd leave.
Lisa Baggs.
They'd leave quite quickly. Chew their ear off.
But do you not want the aliens to stay?
Not particularly.
No, I want them to like feel at home because they might offer us like technological advances that move us forward, and then we can inhabit another planet. And then if we destroy this one, which we are going that way, I'm going to stop talking.
So this is why I have straight men on the pod. Then, love that. Thank you. If you're a potato product, what would you be?
Hash brown.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm more of a curly fry man. You give me curly fry energy. Like
really?
Big
Why's
curly.
that?
I think you just like a bit loose, but in a good way.
Because I'm like long and slender.
Yeah, like very like, but everyone likes curly fry.
Wavy.
Yeah, they're like,
do you know those wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men?
Oh my God, I can't believe you remembered that. I'm a big Family Guy fan. That's very you.
It is, isn't it?
Love it.
That's what I'm like.
And since Barbie, who's the most famous person in your phone book?
In my phone book? Probably Jordan Stevens from Rizzle Kicks. He's also my favourite person on earth.
Oh, I love that.
I always bang on about him on
Is Jordan the one with Jade?
Yeah, with Jade Furwell.
Oh,
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
He's a lovely bloke as well. But I haven't got Margot Robbie's number.
Have you not?
No.
That's what I was trying to.
Well, I did, but then it got blocked pretty quick.
Oh,
because that's not true.
Oh, I've got a would you rather for you as well.
Go on then. I love a would you rather.
Would you rather have denim skin or live in a bag of milk? Really sit in this one.
Okay. I imagine I've got gills that can survive the milk, so I can breathe in the milk.
You do.
Because I'm not just like going in a bag of milk and dying instantly, right?
No, but the milk won't change.
Right. So is it going to go stale?
Probably, yeah.
But I can breathe under the milk, but it's going to go stale. So like in like a week, we're talking yogurt. A week after that, I'm living in cheese. After that, Stilton.
But denim skin.
Denim skin.
You kind of like...
I don't like denim on my skin, let alone my skin being denim.
Do you know, I've never really seen you in denim.
It's quite coarse, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got a skate in denim this week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
No, I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. It's not very forgiving. Do you know what I mean?
Were you wearing little booty shorts?
No.
Little booty short moment.
Yeah, hot pants. No, they're just normal jeans. But denim skin is the better of two evils.
I would have gone with that. The smell of off milk makes me just lose my mind.
But I do like dairy products. Like I'm quite lucky in the sense that I'm not lactose intolerant.
Are you lucky?
So I think I could drink the milk, eat the yogurt, eat the Stilton.
Yeah.
They throw me a cream cracker in there.
You like a blue cheese?
But I like a bit of blue cheese. Do you not?
No.
Do you like an olive?
I love an olive.
Do you?
I love cheese. It just doesn't agree with me. And
you
blue cheese,
lactose intolerant?
And mum would say like blue cheese smells like a smelly helmet is what I've been brought up to know.
Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't want to eat it then.
Yeah.
No one's ever framed it like that for me.
I know. You're also not gay, so.
Yeah.
Dancing on ice. Let's talk about dancing on ice.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's an absolute pogo stick of emotions, I'll admit. Have you ever been to one of those bars in America that have got like the bull that you ride?
Yeah.
It's literally like that for your emotions. It's wild.
And how's your body doing with the
there's a lot of minor injuries cropping up. I have to go to the physio every week, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I bet.
I get like a bit of a massage.
Sometimes
I'm making it up. Sometimes I'm not in pain. Sometimes I just want a bit of a massage and a bit of a break.
I don't blame you.
But yeah, like knee flaring up. I've got this arm. My arm goes dead.
Right.
A stranger. not in a fun way or a good way. It just goes dead during training, and then like I can't lift anymore. So they have to fix that.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
I'm holding together. I'm basically held together by sellotape at the minute.
I noticed you have your feet out on my set as well.
You've got to let the toes
I think
breathe,
you're one
mate.
of the first people to do that as well. Yeah.
Bold move.
Yeah.
Particularly since the majority of the people on this have been gay men as well. No one's getting their... No one's got a Birkenstock on.
Why give it
Am
away
I out
for
of
free?
fashion then?
Why give it away for free?
Yeah,
Do you know
straight
what I
on
mean?
Wiki Feet.
Before we...
I bet the worst thing is as well, they've got like a little bit of staining from the fake tan. Because obviously I'm quite pale right now, but I get fake baked every Friday, every Saturday actually. So they're a little bit yellow.
I mean...
Look a bit like Paul Scratchings.
Oh my God. Well,
Do we talk about your toenails?
Yeah, we actually said this before we started. George calls me No Toe Joe because I ran a race in shoes that were too small for me, cross country when I was a kid, and my toenails fell off and never grew back properly. And to put it bluntly of how gross my toes are, right, I'm just going to...
I think you should get them out, mate.
Please don't do that.
Let's have a toe off.
No, let's absolutely
Let's have a toe off.
It looked... I went to a podiatrist. Is that what they're called? Is that what they're called? I don't know, feet specialist. I went to this guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I have a fungal nail infection? He was like, no, they're just growing back fucked. And he went, my daughter loves your TikToks, by the way. I thought, oh, fuck.
I'll come back.
Double homicide. So, yeah. And so I just keep them in socks, maybe closed toe Birks over summer, but then they look like chef shoes.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Do you know what I mean?
They? Yeah, they do.
So that's where I'm at.
I can't get on with them. I can't make them suit an outfit. The closed ones.
They look like I'm in a Weatherspoon's kitchen.
You very much so.
How I feel.
Yeah.
So
sticky feet in that.
away from your toes, you also said you had a car crash.
I've never actually, like, for the record, like, I'm going to get a stick from this from the boys because like my boys say that I'm a terrible driver.
Oh, yeah.
They've always. I'm not.
Okay.
Because I've never had a crash, but I have
Right.
now, so I've lost the record. It was actually one of the nicest human interactions I've ever had in my life, though.
Oh.
It was the day after the first Dance on Ice show. I hit a guy. There was a bit of kerfuffle happening on the left-hand side.
Right.
There was a guy there that had already been a crash, and there was a guy on my left, and I was like, I'm just going to get out your way, but I forgot to look before I got out of his way, and the guy just came in on the right-hand side.
Right.
Got out of the car, and he went, "You're Chris." I was like, "Oh God, I can't even like drive off or get away with this or give him fake details. Like, I'm just gonna have to be like a genuinely good moral person now." But it was actually a lovely conversation. I was just like, yeah, really sorry about that, mate. And he was like, well done yesterday. He skated really well. And it was a lovely conversation.
Oh.
And it, yeah.
How are you finding the outfits on the show? Because like they do make a lot of the contestants each year, push the boundaries.
Yeah.
But I've seen yours so far and they've not been too bad. They're kind of working with you.
They've been quite good, to be fair.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like living like a dream I never realised I had. Like I don't mind a bit of dressing up. I don't mind. I had a wig on last week.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact like it feels like
ASMR.
it's a bit of an instrument, isn't it?
Yeah, I just got my cardigan caught on mine actually. Oh, never had someone play the mic before.
So it feels a little bit like, I don't know, like somebody's like tied your head in a really tight bun and is constantly squeezing
The
it.
wig?
And then somebody has to, and then like that's just happening for like 6 hours straight.
I've worn a wig before, Chris.
Oh, right,
I've done
of
a lot of
course,
drag
of course.
stuff. Yeah,
Of course.
Not a male wig though.
I've never properly put a wig on though with a cap
Is
and
it like
everything.
lace front vibe?
What's that, mate? I
So
don't know what that means.
it wasn't like a Smithy's wig, like from the Halloween shop. It was like fully like blended, so it looked like your head, didn't it?
Oh no, I had a headband on which covered most of the discrepancy.
Fine. Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
But I had like, do you know when they put like what's essentially hosiery on your head? It looks like you got a Johnny on.
Yeah.
And then they slip it over the top.
Oh, it's nice of you. Yeah, you are like pushing the boundaries a little bit.
I don't mind stuff like that though.
Yeah.
That's never, I'll do that for a video, no problemo.
I saw a video going viral on TikTok of you doing the Barbie and Ken dance, and a lot of people said that they thought you were underscored because they thought that it was really good, and they think, earlier on in a show when they like try and humble you, and they're like, we're just going to give you this. What do you think about
they did, like,
those
it did
rumors?
that to me week 1 as well. I don't know. This is just like from what other people are saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people are really good at the pointed toe. I mean, that looks pretty good there, to be fair. But that's probably the best you're going to see.
Yeah.
Like straight leg, pointed toe, like the technicality of it. Like obviously Jane and Chris, they're looking for that. They love to see that. I'm not really giving that. I feel like I'm skating for the audience at home, trying to push boundaries a little bit, do some like crazy things. I'm actually more comfortable doing the crazy things than just like getting a good toe out there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you're staying upright. which is
I haven't fallen over
main
yet.
thing.
Actually, no one's fallen over yet, which is kind of wild.
Touch wood.
We're on week 4 now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I was loving the comments though, because like there was a lot of mums as well. It seems like
the comment section or the comments from the judges
section on the
dance
on the video.
Yeah,
was I've noticed that like before, obviously a lot of mums watch Love Island, but it seems like you've got the mums quite riled up with your Dance on Ice antics. It seems like your demographic has shifted.
Mums
slightly.
is my demographic, you know. Like whenever like if a boy were to come up to me in the street, they'd be like, my mum loves you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, does your mum love me, or do you just don't want to admit it that you watch Love Island?
I love you. I love you.
But yeah, that always seems to be like the thing. It's always the mums.
Would you go for an older woman?
Would I go for an older woman? What age are we talking?
Like 40 plus? That's not really old, but it's mature.
Look, I know, like your mum's married, first of all.
Yeah, I'm not pimping out my mum. I'm just saying.
I know you might want me to be your stepfather, but I think that would be quite weird.
Okay.
Do you not think?
She's got some single friends though.
Has she?
Yeah.
How old are they? What age range are we talking?
How old's Denise?
This turned into a very strange like dating app.
Yeah, it is. Oh my God, this could be a new dating show. I'm down for it. So this question's hilarious. Best trick you've learned so far?
Best trick?
Favorite trick?
In Dance on Ice, yeah. No, the windmill.
Oh my God. Sorry, mums.
It's called a hydroglide, but we've renamed it the hose pipe. Do you know when you turn a hose pipe on and it's all rolled up and then the water starts spurting out and it just starts spinning round?
Yeah.
That's the thing that I did at the end of the last one where you get like really low to the floor.
Yeah, I know the one.
Probably that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably my best trick. But we've got some good ones coming up this week.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right.
It's terrifying. It's actually dangerous. I think it's dangerous.
Well, it is like, I feel like when I was a kid and I watched the show, you just, when you're a child, you just presume that celebrities can ice skate and that's what people do when they sign up for entertainment, right? And then you grow up and then you like, even in this job, I'm like, how the fuck do you actually learn how to do that? Because it's like an extreme sport in itself and it's so dangerous as well.
What's mad about that is like, I watched it like 4 years ago and I had the same reaction to what you had as a kid. I was like, oh, sick. Like these people, because I never thought about anything like the audience being there, the cameras, like there's so much pressure.
Yeah.
Mate, I get stage fright at a urinal. Like, and then I'm going out in front of like
and it's
200
so
people.
Intimate, like that. I went to watch last year and I think that people don't realise how small it actually feels in there. Because you think in your head, oh, it's like a huge stadium size thing.
It's not that big.
It's not. You could easily fall into the judges. Easy.
Very easy.
Yeah.
And there's no barrier. There's just like about that much of size.
Between you and people, like the public.
And actual people, yeah. Which is, you don't want to land on people's lap like midway through, although it would be quite funny. Yeah.
Have you got any like BTS gossip? Because I love asking this because we only see on Dance on Ice such a small snippet of like your journey on the show. Is there anything that maybe people at home that are watching or listening wouldn't know about anything that's happened behind the scenes?
Oh, like stories and that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or any like run-ins with other celebs. Do you know what I mean? Like,
do you know what? Like, this is kind of weird to say, but everyone's so nice that's doing it. There's been no animosity. There's no arguments or anything like that, which is nice. Bumping. It's obviously rubbish for like news and gossip and stuff.
I love gossip.
There is no gossip on that front, but everyone gets on like really well. The only like behind the scenes thing I can think of is like, I don't know, we actually only get 2 hours per day for about 5 days to learn an entire routine, which I feel like people should bear that in mind when they're watching it, because we get such a small amount of time. Obviously we train before.
Yeah, but that's wild.
But then we're like, okay, Sunday you've done that, day off Monday, Tuesday, new routine. That's got to be ready to block through by Friday. And then you get 2-3 goes on Saturday, 2-3 goes on Sunday, and then you're live. It's literally no time.
And I bet also, your feet are killing you.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. But you kind of adjust to that.
Right.
And then you get like an obscene amount of foot stretch.
The stretches are killing me. The amount of foot in this episode.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the tension out.
Yeah, you are definitely getting featured on Wiki Feet after this.
Yeah, I'm trying.
all the score's going up, Chris.
For the PR.
The score's going up. And I've got here as well that so the theme for the following week is my song, is that right?
That's this week, yeah.
This week.
Yeah.
And what is your song?
So obviously, yeah, it's your own song week. So everyone's gone down the route of like songs that mean something to them for whatever reason. I couldn't really think of a song that meant that much to me.
Okay.
But I settled on the Pokemon theme tune.
You're lying.
No.
I actually love that.
And they got it signed off as well. So I'm absolutely buzzed. First of all, it's an absolute banger.
Okay.
And second of all, you know, I'm like reliving my youth. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's nostalgia in there.
Talk me through it. So you dressing as like Ash Ketchum?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
You're both trainers. Are you going to have balls, like Pokeball?
There's a Pokeball.
Oh my God, this is
Vanessa's
unreal.
Pikachu.
You're lying.
No, but it was Vanessa's Pikachu, yeah. I can't believe they said yes.
How did you even get this like out of your head and onto the rink?
Well, it was actually the first song that I ever... So basically, I got Vanessa's number the day I met her. Okay. And the first thing that... I didn't even say hi. I just sent her the Spotify link to the Pokemon theme tune saying, I want to dance to this. And then they started coming to me on like, I think the second week or something. And they was like, what do you want to dance to for our own song week? I'm like, do you reckon I can do the Pokemon theme tune? Oh my God, and so like, good. There was a minute where they were like, it was at first, the creative guys were like, nah, yeah. It's a banger, but nah. And then literally, like, I wrote down a few reasons for why I wanted to skate to it. And they were like, well, that works for us.
You put in like a Word doc version being like bullet points.
Yeah. I did a PowerPoint and presented it to them and said, this is why we should use this song.
That is going to be so good though.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Cool. The mum's going to eat that up as well.
I hope so.
Can't believe this.
I hope enough people know what it is. And what I've had to do over the last week, which is kind of weird, is like explain Pokemon on the VTs.
Right.
But try and explain Pokemon to me. The concept.
So actually, this is harder. I agree.
So hard. So somebody that wouldn't like an alien that doesn't know what Pokemon is.
Yeah. So like you have a ball, and then you have to catch strange little animals that you then use to fight the other strange little animals to win money.
Pretty good. Money? Yeah, you do win money in the game.
I've spent the week completing Pokemon Pearl because I've been ill.
Is that what you've done?
Yeah,
nice.
Every day, yeah.
Nice.
So I'm really feeling
I kind of want to get ill now so I can do that.
Don't say that. I've been doing it
right
on Twitch.
now.
It's been fun. So this feels like a full circle. I end my week with watching you on Dance on Ice.
It feels productive, doesn't it?
It does. Also, that's what I wanted to do when I was ill. I was like, I don't want to sit there and feel like I haven't achieved anything this week.
Yeah.
So I've completed it.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Sick. Pokemon Pearl is a great game as well.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I need to get into more. Okay, love that. Can't wait to see it. Excited for those viral clips on TikTok. I'm sure they're going to be wild. All Stars is on at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, you are a Love Island veteran.
Yeah.
You were on last season.
That makes you sound really old. Veteran.
Veteran. Well, you were...
He's a veteran.
You're a big character from the show.
Thank you.
That's all right.
That's kind.
It's very complimentary.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Have you been keeping up to date with it?
I actually haven't, you know.
It's a commitment, isn't it?
Yeah.
As well.
It's a commitment. I'd love to. Obviously, I couldn't even do the podcast because of Dance on Ice. Like, I literally have... It's consumed my entire life.
Yeah.
I dream about ice. I literally...
Eat ice.
I just eat ice. At night, I have baked ice. In the morning, I have shallow fried ice. I literally... ice is my life at the minute until the show's over. But I'm seeing clips here and there. And I think there's some rogue things going on.
Yeah, so...
But you might have to fill me in.
Did you know... Ekin and Curtis up prior to them going on this?
Curtis, yes, because I've been in a bit with Curtis in 2019.
Sure. Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
But no, I've never actually met Ekin.
So what do you think about that pairing? Because it's really divided the nation.
Yeah, quite bizarre for me. I think the first thing that I said when I seen the lineup is I know enough people in there, not all of them, but I know enough people in there, and I just don't think any of them are going to fancy each other.
It's
like they wouldn't. I don't think they would. Obviously, it's different in there because of the environment and obviously what you're doing there, the reasons you're there and stuff like that. But people just crack on with it type thing. But I like at first I was like, I don't know who's going to fancy each other, and I can't see them. I don't know. I've not seen it, but I just can't see them together on the outside. Neither. You tell me. Do they?
The chemistry is weird.
Is it?
And he essentially called her out last night and said, "I don't feel like you've been authentic," and I've never seen ever on television a relationship pan out like this, like from arguments to then family trauma dumping to then getting with each other. Even all the cast were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I think I've seen that clip.
Yeah.
Because they just randomly started talking about family and then Curtis said something about cutting his mum out and then next thing she's snogging him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what in the soap opera is going on?
It is. And also, I don't know. how I feel about this season yet. I think that if Harriet and Ronnie weren't in there, I think it would have been different. But that I'm a massive.
Right, they made it for you, Harriet and Ronnie.
Yeah, because I'm a big Harriet fan.
Are they getting back together?
I think so. But then he sent her flowers in December, so I'm like, was this just, is this just for the OK cover? We just don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Who knows? A smart person would maybe look at it like that. I don't know. I don't know. It depends how calculated you want to be about that kind of thing. Like if you look at what happened last year and you can take the evidence from what happened there.
But then again, right, you look at it and you think Molly and Tom are still together and that's like a genuine thing. And I actually did not think that anyone would go on All Stars and come out in a relationship. So that threw me that they're still together.
Yeah.
And the fact that Casey's back in, what do you feel about that? Because I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, like, it's just, he was like, it's like my holiday home.
Again. Yeah. He just loves it, doesn't he? He just loves being involved. He's got nothing to do in January. He's just filling his time.
Yeah, the whole thing with Gabby as well. Like, I don't know.
I wish I could have more opinions on it. You might have inspired me to go and watch some of it when I get home.
The clips on TikTok are a great way to catch up.
Right, okay.
They really are.
I might do that.
Yeah.
I do like Casey though. Do you like Casey?
I love Casey.
Yeah.
I actually texted him in December and said, are you on All Stars? Because the people that are in the gym over December, I'm like, no one likes gym in December. So you're either going on Dance on Ice or you're going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he replied and was like, no. And then when I saw him on it, I thought, you fucking good lie then. Doesn't break an NDA.
You have to lie, though, don't you?
One thing about Casey is he'll never break an NDA. So, but yeah. And then I saw Ekin was at your gym because George goes to your gym.
Yeah.
And George was like, Ekin's in the gym nonstop. And I was like, she's doing All Stars.
I've seen her in the gym a few times and thought that.
She was on the stair stepper apparently going ham. And I said, she's going in All Stars.
Do you know what she does, though? I've noticed. Like, she will literally go on a step machine. She'll do maybe like somewhere between 1 and 2 minutes. Stop it. On her phone for 5.
Oh.
Back on for 2. Back on the phone for 5.
I've done the same thing.
Is that what you do?
The stair stepper's hard.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's savage. But I like to do, like, if I'm going to do it, 10, 15 minutes.
You're going to get packed at the gym.
You never look at it again.
Yeah. No, I agree. But yeah, that was my telltale thing. There's a few people. I'm wondering who else they're going to put in as bombshells because they had, is her name Danielle? Is that her name? They've had one come in this week. I've never seen this woman in my life. I don't think anyone has actually.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah.
They're really pulling
She came in
from...
after Casa.
Oh,
for a
did
bit.
she?
Yeah.
Really
she was one of them that I thought went a little bit too soon because she had a bit about her. What's her name again?
Danielle.
She had a bit about her, but I can't remember her name. Danielle.
Yeah. Oh, don't ask me a second.
Sellers.
Yes.
She's mates with Harla.
Who?
Who I was dating the first time round.
Oh, do you know what? No disrespect. I don't actually think I watched your season. I don't think I did.
Really?
But I liked you on All Stars.
Thank you.
So that was my redemption.
Well, what were you doing in 2019 in the summer off?
What was I doing? I think I started on the series with Samira in.
Yeah, that was before. That was season 4, sir.
Something happened that year when I.
You haven't seen season 5?
No.
I'd say season.
Wait, who are you in with?
Season 5 is widely regarded as one of the good ones.
Who are you in with?
Who else was on that season? Michael, Childish, still live with him now. Danny, Jordan, Maura,
I'm so
Molly,
sorry.
Tommy.
I did watch your season.
Tommy, mate. Yeah.
I did watch your season.
I was in right at the end. Don't worry if you don't remember.
Yeah, I was just about to say, fuck. Okay, cool.
I looked entirely different as well. It's a very scrawny child look about me.
So you've like grown.
Before the beard came in, yeah.
Beard, and did you have the tats?
Some of them, yeah, not all of them.
Yeah. They're very like...
Got new teeth now.
New teeth?
Yeah.
Dating shows?
Yeah.
You did Celebs Go Dating?
I did, yeah.
You were doing that the last time I saw you, actually. We went to the White Fox party together. You've been at Wireless all day as well. You're having the best day ever. And
I had the longest day.
Yeah.
I did the podcast drunk because I've been to Wireless.
Every time I looked at you, you had a magazine in your hand and I was like, I'm just going to not even.
Just trying to get, that was the longest day ever.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Shoot started at like 8 in.
Did it?
Yeah. And then obviously we did loads of stuff, then went to Wireless, then started drinking, then had the pod, then we had a party.
And then the party.
That whole thing was probably like a 24-hour shift. Obviously the party was recreational.
Yeah. And you were doing the Celebs Go Dating rounds at the time. How's your dating life been since?
It's been good, actually. I'm seeing a girl.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry for jumping in then and telling you to date older women. I feel bad now.
It's all right. Keep your options open. No, joking. No, I am dating a girl. Yeah.
Dating a girl.
Dating a girl.
Nice. Is she local?
She's from Brighton. Not that local.
Fine.
Yeah, bit of a distance.
Okay, you're making it work. One thing, and you're making it work. One thing was asked was, is it strange that everyone has watched you flirt like on TV, on Love Island, and on, like everyone has seen your game, like everywhere. Like that's a lot to put out there. Do you know what I mean? Like when you actually think about it.
Hey, do you know what? Speaking of Kesa, I seen a clip the other day where he used something that I told him.
Did he?
Yeah. Do you know the giraffe semen being lighter than air?
Yeah.
Like. Where's he got that from?
That's you.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you invent that line?
I didn't invent that. That's a fact. I used to listen to a podcast that was entirely about facts,
right?
And I just soaked them in,
Lighter
and that was
than
one
air?
that stuck. Yeah, so it kind of like floats in the wind. So if you're in a zoo in like giraffe mating season,
there's a high
and
probability
you got a cobweb coming through.
God, that's absolutely disgusting.
Grim, isn't it?
Sure, there's some health benefits.
What were we talking about?
We always do this on this pod.
Some health benefits.
I was just saying that the flirting,
great for the complexion.
Salmon sperm's in. Sorry, this is my brain.
Salmon sperm.
Under your eyes.
You inject it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've heard really good things, and I need it.
Who's wanking off the salmon?
Fair point. And I did think about this when it happened, but I thought, a lot of salmons must die daily considering how much is in Tesco.
Just with
so they
full
must
load.
Just pull it out. Do salmon have balls?
I don't know. Where's salmon sperm held?
If you'd like to let us know in the comments at home,
I'd love to know
where
about
salmon sperm is held.
That would evolve into some kind of fact.
That would be on a
would
Reddit
be
thread.
Great to use for game, which is where we were going.
Yes. So flirting, do you find that a lot? Because has it affected your dating life as well afterwards? Because obviously a lot of people must have seen your flirting.
Yeah.
So has it affected that in any way?
I mean, it's probably affected it in ways that I will never be aware of. I've probably turned a lot of people off and given them the ick. I have absolutely no doubt. Luckily, the girl that I'm dating has never seen me on a TV program.
That's
and I
good.
kind of like it like that. Because then there's no like preconception of what I'm like.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm so comfortable with her, I can be like more of myself than I'm even able to be like on tele.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because when you're comfortable, you can fully be yourself type thing.
Yeah.
So it's not hindered in the sense that I'm dating a girl, but I'm sure there's many.
It's so weird.
Do you know what's interesting about girls as well? What I found out, it's like I'm really emphasising the fact that she's a girl.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm like, the way you keep saying it, I'm like, is she not a girl?
Do you know why though? Do you know why I'm doing this, right? So there's a backstory to this.
Okay.
So I always say, having sex with people or dating people.
Okay.
And that gets confusing, particularly when you're getting a spray tan and the guy who's spray tanning you's gay and he's asking about your sex life.
Oh, okay.
You have to be specific.
Right.
I found out.
Okay.
Particularly when you're in your underwear with your pecker.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I've changed it now. So I'm very like girl.
I've noticed that it's a potentially new thing that you're trying out because you just keep saying,
yeah.
A girl, I'm dating a girl. It's like that thing in Austin Powers when he's like mole. Okay, fine. Is your new ting? Is she coming to dance on us and watching you? Like
she's already seen me. Yeah, she's seen me last week.
Is it like a public thing, or are you like low key at the minute?
No, it's quite like early stages, but also like I don't know if I want to. I don't know.
Soft launch yet? Have you done like hand holding a story?
No. I don't know like if I want that complication.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes a private life is a happy life.
It is. Yeah. I've given a lot of myself on
a lot
to TV.
Yeah.
More than maybe I should have. So I've got to hold a bit back for myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm the same.
I don't know if it were like if I had kids, for instance. Like if you had kids, would you put them on Instagram? I don't know if I've settled on what I'd do in that situation. I don't think I would.
Said yeah.
Really?
I think just because we're so open about everything, it would feel weird not to, but I understand why people don't. Because there's some strange people out there.
Yeah.
And but then when people are like,
one, isn't it?
oh, let's wait for them to get to the age where they can say yes or no about it. And I'm like, when is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because obviously if I was speaking to an 8-year-old, they're going to want to be on social media. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, like you wouldn't be asking them till like what, 25? Do you know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, God, you need a phone, mate. You've missed out on a lot of life.
Yeah. With Celebs Go Dating, have you stayed friends with any of the cast since the show?
Tristan.
Oh, yeah.
Still mates with Tristan. He's going to come to one of the shows. Helen Flanagan.
She's lovely.
Lovely girl.
Yeah.
Really lovely girl. I don't know. Like, I struggle like with friends in terms of like keeping them. Do you know when you do things together and like you get a bond? It's only like the people that I really, 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 really love that I stay in touch with, just because, like, it's not like I'm saying I've got enough friends. I haven't got many friends, but I know I've got enough. Do you know what I mean? I can't manage the ones that I've got. I mean, I've not seen Harriet for 6 months, and she's one of my best mates.
Oh, Harriet. It is hard though. Adult life, you're like, oh my God, I don't have time to text you. And then like schedules and stuff like that.
I feel guilty about things like that.
Yeah, so do I. Or like when I miss a text, because I'm a WhatsApper, not an iMessage.
Same.
So when...
What generation is iMessage then?
I don't even know.
Is it a generational thing? Is it? I swear it's younger. Yeah.
Yeah, so like the new wave of children
new wave
are on iMessage. Why am I so old all of a sudden?
It's gone full circle.
And I'm a WhatsApper through and through. So like I'll go on iMessage and miss messages for like 3 months and I feel so guilty.
Yeah. I'm the same. If you iMessage me, I'm airing it. Toby iMessages me.
Right.
But he's like, if I need to get in touch with Toby instantly, I have to iMessage him. So it's just confusing. It's gone full circle, doesn't it? Like I remember talking my parents off iMessage and onto WhatsApp. And now I'm like, what, do I just send them back over? Like,
I know, and family group chats on iMessage, I just can't.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
It's too confusing. It's like a mind map. Do you remember mind maps in school? It's all linked through in like a Venn diagram. Like, why?
The way these conversations, because I keep looking back at the questions, it's like, have you stayed in contact? And I'm like, Venn diagrams, right, next one. Valentine, I've got here, Valentine's Day is approaching fast. Do you have plans for it? But obviously with your new,
I was... Sorry. Awful at podcasting, just giving one word answers. I was reminded of that the other day because obviously, like, I'm so balls deep in Dad's Not Nice that it's hard to. I don't know what. For me, it's still 2024.
Yeah,
like I haven't lived this year yet. But yeah, I was reminded the other day that it is fast approaching, so I'll have to whip something out. I'm all right at presents though. I'm not worried. I do a good, meaningful present. I
feel like with Valentine's Day, though, it's also very like you do it early on in the relationship. I feel like it's just another commercial thing. I mean, we are going away for it and doing something for it, but the point I'm trying to make is it just feels like a bit of another pressure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of points in the year where you have to buy cards for people.
Yeah.
I don't really like buying cards.
Why do I go to Easter?
Do people get Easter cards?
I just went to Easter automatically.
That's wild.
I actually had to fight my nan.
Do you get cards for Halloween?
No, but that could be a thing.
Could be.
Little small business idea there.
But you're right, it's just another day of the year to think about. But you're also right in the sense like at first you do go all in. Rose petals leading to a bed, some fire hazards around it, etc. And then maybe oil, whatever. 2 years down the line, you're ordering a Domino's and like barely looking at each other.
That's exactly Kane and I, and it's only been a year. How sad. And off of dating, and we'll touch on Barbie because I feel like that's so many people know you from Barbie as well, which is really strange to me because you've done so much. And people are like, oh yeah, he was in the Barbie film.
I've only had one person in my entire life ever say, oh, you're Chris from Barbie.
Really?
Yeah, and that day I was like, yes. Finally.
I want to know just quickly how that came about, which you've probably been asked that a billion times, but I want to know.
Yeah. Would you like the detailed?
Give me like in a sentence.
In a sentence?
Yeah.
It's not a sentence.
Okay, fine.
Well, the sentence is I met Margot Robbie, I had a chat with her, and then 18 months later I got asked to be in the film.
Actually real.
A sentence is not going to justify am I allowed a paragraph? Okay. So basically, the Birds of Prey premiere, we got invited to the after party, met Margot. This is when we'd just come out of the villa, and obviously she's a big fan of the show.
Love that.
So we went and met her and that. She was very nice, and she said, oh, do you want to come to the after party, which was her hotel. Which sounds like really like weird, but like the hotel was like massive. It had a terrace.
That wasn't in a room.
There was literally like hundreds of people there.
Right. Okay.
And basically, I ended up outside having a breath of fresh air with her. She was having a breath of fresh air as well. And there was other people around, but it was basically just me and her. And I just purely like panicked. I was like, what do you talk to Margot Robbie about? Like, I don't want to be boring. I don't want to seem like, I thought I need to leave an impression. I'm going to go a bit risque.
Okay.
So I just started telling her about my mate who's got a micro penis.
Okay.
And we were talking about that. Genuinely, yeah. This is genuinely what happened. And
no, has he got a micro?
Oh no, he's genuinely got a micro penis. I don't know if it's like technically considered. It's not like Tic Tac size or anything. It's like it's like inch and a half.
Fuck.
On a flop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We'll decompress and talk about that afterwards.
Yeah. And then, I mean, she's Australian, so she loves that chat.
Yeah.
They love a bit of weird chat. And then I also started telling her about my dad's best mate, whose scrotum is so big that he can carry six bottles of bud on it, like a tray.
Oh my god! Like pull it out the skin.
Yeah, and they put 6 bottles, and they walk over to the table with the beer. It's called
carry it all.
It's called the Total Scrotal Challenge.
Oh my
true story. I think that's when her interest peaked, and she was like, "Gotta get this guy in the film."
This is why I need more straight men on the pod, because these are like lad stories, aren't they? Like
it's quite lad, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, not many women have come on this pod and spoken about a scrote carry before.
No, yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm enjoying it at
home who's offended.
Almost like a kangaroo pouch, kind of.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, but but more protruding.
Yeah, cause.
And I always wonder, like, this is a true story, because I've seen a photo of said man's testicles, and they are like the 8th wonder of the world. They are absolutely ginormous. Oh
my god!
But I wonder what are the balls getting in the way. Like, have you got to rearrange, like, do a bit of shifting of the balls to make the tray? I don't know.
Would they go up inside you? Because, you know, like when drag queens tuck, they pop their balls back inside them and then pull like up, so it's just a flat surface, like a Ken doll almost. Yeah. And so I'm wondering, with balls that big, is that even possible to put them into your leg?
I don't think you could pop it in, no.
Yeah.
I don't think you could. That's just reminded me of something as well. Like, well, I was on I got asked a question on Dancing on Ice the other day by Holly. She was like, "Oh, do you feel like you're similar to Ken in any ways?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I came out the womb smooth down there, and obviously that's quite risque for Dancing on Ice." Yeah. All in the press.
Oh, was it?
Chris makes Holly Willoughby blush with inappropriate comment.
Did she blush?
Well, no, because we pre-agreed what the question was going to be.
Okay,
it's all rehearsed, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's a nice way to end that segment.
Oh, the end of that as well.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We need to get
18 months later.
Fine.
I got an email from Warner Brothers saying, "Do you want to do a self-tape for this film?"
Love that.
And I did it, and I got it.
Bit of network, you know.
Bit of network.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah, micro penises and big testicles are like your go-to topics.
I'll remember those. What is your dream cameo in a movie? Any movie, or like anything upcoming that
it would be like anything in like a superhero film in like any way, even if it's just like an absolute trash superhero that never got any traction, that no one's ever heard of.
Okay.
Like
a Marvel thing,
or like a Pokemon live action thing, if that was a thing.
Trainer or Pokemon?
I suppose I could be a Pokemon.
You could voice a Pokemon.
I could definitely voice a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Maybe like just like a background trainer. Do you know how you got like in the game just loads of generic trainers?
Oh my god, yeah.
Like instant weird outfits.
Bump into them and then just like this random fisherman or whatever.
Yeah, I'd be one of them. Yeah, like a sailor with a little.
You'd be the ice skater, because when you get to the ice skating things, they always have a skater on there. Boom.
Yeah, there we go.
That is that segment done. We're going to go on to the messy bag, right?
Messy bag.
Do you like the way the set changes?
I do like that, yeah. I'm wondering, are you doing it with your arse cheeks? Like, how are you doing it? Is it in your prison pad?
Oh, we should really have like a little buzzer on my thigh. No.
And then you can just go, might look like you.
So I've got here some stories from people writing in.
You said some, like it sounded like the beginning of that All-Stars song. Somebody, the way you just said some.
I've been singing a lot.
Sorry, go on.
And basically, I've just got some dilemmas that people need advice with, and they've written in. So I thought, who better?
I always end up doing these on podcasts, and I honestly never give anything useful.
You must be good at it then if people keep asking you.
No, I don't. Yeah, well, I'll try my best.
First one actually links in quite well from the Pokemon chat. My boyfriend will only speak to me around the house in anime phrases, and at first I giggled along and found it endearing. We'd sit up at night together watching anime movies, and he'd always draw me in anime style, and I love it. Wait, what? I love it when he surprised me with them. Recently, I lost my pet cat in a car accident. In brackets, he got hit by a car.
Got real dark real quick.
The reason I laugh...
He's not drawing that, is he?
Yeah, the reason I laugh is because my head jumped from anime movies to get hit by a car, and I was like, wait, what is going on
here? Yeah, it's too quick, yeah.
My boyfriend... Yeah, I was like, this is a lot. Boyfriend hasn't consoled me at all. Instead, he just shouts Japanese words and cuddles me a lot. even when we get intimate, he won't break character. I'm starting to find it difficult to progress in this relationship.
Real. This can't be real.
If he doesn't stop. Any advice? Any advice?
How can anybody advise on that?
How can you not break character even during sex?
Oh, so this guy is like, he identifies as an anime character is what we're saying. And she like likes it at first and now she's had enough and her cat's dead.
Yeah. Like it was endearing at first and now her cat's gone and he's just shouting Japanese words at her. I'd leave
I don't know if a therapist is like they got enough education behind them to advise well on that. Like I don't know. Maybe suggest not doing it. I don't know.
Chemical castration.
How do you? Yeah, maybe like, babe. Honestly, I'm really upset about my cat. Can you just talk to me in English now?
Yeah, and then
just be honest.
And then
open forum.
Hawaii. Then what?
Leave. Just leave. If the response to my cat died and I'm sad is some kind of Japanese anime noise, just straight out the front door, never look back.
Okay, so we're leaving, unfortunately.
I think leave. I think maybe even don't even test it, just leave.
Next one is called the cinema trip. I met
is it the old popcorn on the...
I actually know a girl at my school who did anal in the back of a cinema.
I mean, there's a time and a place for anal, and it's not in a cinema.
And it's not in a Cineworld. Like,
I think, like, hand stuff, fine.
Yeah. It's also dark. Actually, I'm getting into that too deep. Go on, I'm interested. I was saying it's dark, anal, there is always a risk. And I think, why do it in a cinema?
Yeah, and what are you carrying around like a little pot of lube with you as well?
I know, because no one's doing that straight in. Maybe some of like the butter from the popcorn, I don't know.
Extra butter on that popcorn. I know exactly what you're planning. Cinema anal.
So this one is not that. I met a guy and I had 3 or 4 dates with him at this point. The guy seemed completely normal and gave off no bad vibes at all. The next date comes around and we're going to the cinema. We got our drinks and snacks and headed into the film. The lights dim as the movie is starting and he goes to hold my hand, in brackets cute, right? Wrong. As the room was dark, he completely missed my hand and instead grabbed very close to my vagina. Instead of being like, oops, like a normal person, this man looks at me and shouts, pussy! I was deceived.
These are not real. They're not.
Can I be honest? I've actually seen the screenshot of this, like, come in via DM, which is just like obscene.
Who are these men?
I was
pussy!
I waited 10 long minutes before I said I need the toilet, ran my friend, got picked up, never said goodbye. He messaged me a few days later saying, I'm guessing there won't be another date. And I didn't reply, but can confirm there was no more dates and he's still single by the looks of his social.
Right.
I don't really know where to advise this because like it's a story in itself, but I guess just to comment on it is, would that ever be the thing that comes out your mouth if you've accidentally slipped?
Oh yeah, like if I touch a pussy, I am shouting pussy every single time.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay.
Like maybe if I'm at home and I'm like in a bit of a weird mood, and I mean, like I'm a bit weird with the girl that I'm seeing. She likes it, so it's fine.
Oh my god, I'm a bit weird too.
Yeah, when you can be yourself, it's nice.
Yeah, right? Like Kane thinks I'm an actual psychopath.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you probably are.
Yeah,
in a good way.
I can't say on camera what I say to him, but it's so awful.
Is it bad? Is it daddy?
I'll tell you. No, it's actually not. Oh my god, sorry, I'm getting nervous. Don't say that word.
I think you should tell this girl the anal cinema story to give her some perspective.
Okay, so I'll DM back and be like,
deep in it. No, it's gropage of the highest order, and he's not even apologised and said, "Listen, like I didn't mean to grab that. I was going for the popcorn on your hand." Or chat.
It might have been a bit endearing that if he was like made a joke, but
because you can turn that around. Like, have you ever heard about the Ted Bundy date thing?
No.
So there was like this couple that had a date that was awful and they decided to go for this like walk up this canyon in LA or whatever.
Right.
The date was going rubbish and they went for a walk and they would go like walking through the dark and they were getting like closer and closer together. Fine. Like they were going to bin the day off, but then they've gone for this walk. They've stood on something. One of them stood on something and they've both not looked. They just ran off. Right. Years later, they're still together. They get married. Right. Even though the date was going terribly at first, but like the joint excitement and fear of whatever they experienced in the woods, they bonded over. Right. Then Ted Bundy tape got released where he was like, yeah, I seen this young couple up this canyon, but they didn't look at me, so I didn't have to kill them. So they both survived because they just didn't look. Now, the point of why I'm saying this, I cannot remember.
Are you trying to say that
But no, what I'm saying is, if that date can be turned around,
your pussy can be
can be turned around.
Okay,
it's very in between, isn't it? It's
so
very
maybe
like
you didn't even like him in the first place because maybe the pussy would have been something to work.
I think icks in an early stage of dating in a relationship are very powerful things, and then they tend to like wear off and become a little bit endearing. Maybe he just screamed pussy too soon.
You've always got to give someone a good chance. It was 3 or 4 dates in though, so I'm like, maybe you just weren't feeling him if that was the thing that turned it around.
Because you also do use icks as excuses.
Yeah,
like I went to Bali with the girl that I'm dating now over Christmas, and I literally gave her 7 straight days of ick.
Did you?
I'm talking, I fell down the stairs.
Oh.
I got annihilated by mosquitoes. I had like 4 panic attacks whilst we were snorkeling. I wasn't even scuba diving, I was snorkeling. I got barley belly.
Did you?
Projectile, sounded like a Japanese anime character. Like,
oh my God.
All night. I did all that and
if she's still with you.
We're still dating.
This one's called Best Friend Drama. My bestie and I got too drunk after a night out at uni and scissored. We're both 19 and
these get spicy real quick, don't they? I feel like they're going in one direction and quick sharp left turn.
They're literally we're both 19 and not bi, so this was my first experience of another girl. I wanted to bring it up after, but she's avoided any topic from the night like the plague. Do you think I should bring it into conversation so it's not awkward, or save it further down the line? Don't want her being off with me.
Okay, this has got a serious one because it's best friends involved. I think maybe you shouldn't have done that. But also at the same time, I reckon give her a call, say, babe, let's go for a drink. I don't know how you talk to your best mate if you're a girl. Hey girl. I don't know why I'm American all of a sudden. Whatever, let's go for a drink. Sit down, grab a hand very seriously and go, so how about that scissoring?
Oh my God.
And then just have it out.
Yeah, I think it's better to address these things head on.
You have to.
I would personally Amazon Prime a pair of scissors to her door the following day and just be like, break the ice.
Yeah, like, I got you these because we
scissored.
It's not actually called scissoring, is it? Did Harriet tell you about this? It's called tribbing.
Tribbing.
Yeah.
I've heard about, Grace actually told me about tribbing.
Yeah, it's more like, it's like grinding, obviously.
Aggressive
like
grinding on the
dry
thigh.
humping, yeah.
Yeah, because scissoring apparently just does nothing.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's more a question of angles.
If anything, it actually apparently draws in a lot of wind, a lot of excess air.
So we're talking queef station.
So we're talking whoopee cushion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I suppose that's the good thing about being a gay guy, isn't it? You never experience. Do you experience? Oh no, you go.
No, there is air there. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes, not all the time, but there's
what,
air.
like a little little peen queef?
It's an arsehole, Chris. It's
right, yeah, of course.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I suppose but that's a fart then, no?
Yeah, but like I can't explain it.
What's the fine line between a queef and a fart? A bum queef and a fart?
A bum queef and a fart. I think a fart would smell.
And a bum queef's just air.
A bum queef would be air. What do you think?
Bum queef is air.
The way he's gone.
It's just from the air.
This has gone.
No, I think he did a great job of showing me with his hands exactly what he meant.
This has gone way. I've got one more before we digress any further. It's becoming like sex ed. That's
a great idea for a show. Sex ed.
Sex ed.
Yeah, sex education.
Yeah,
it's probably out there already. So go on.
So this one's called Car Obsessed. I've had a hunch something was going on with my man for months now and started to think he was cheating on me. He was taking longer and longer to come home from work and late on weekends would go to get petrol or pop out for bread and had been gone for ages.
Can I guess where this is going?
You can.
The guy's having sex with his car because that happens.
No, but I've always thought that my brother would have sex with a car.
He's in love with that car, isn't he?
Honestly, Chris, like when he was growing up, because George was quite a late bloomer with losing his virginity, and there was a point where I said to Mum,
I don't know how, by the way, because he's wham. He's
honestly
stacked.
in the gym.
I see him in the gym, like, with first time without a hoodie on. I'm like, bro, why are you so stacked?
He is, and he was a late bloomer, and he used to like go to these car meets, like, you know, touch the cars. And I said to Mum, someone's gonna catch him with his cock in an exhaust pipe, and it's game over for us. The headlines, I said, we'll be off Gogglebox.
You wouldn't want to know the headlines.
No.
There's so much you can do with that. In terms of like wordplay, there's so much there.
But this person didn't fuck the car.
Right.
But, basically, she followed his location on Snap, found out that he was in a Tesco car park with random guys just staring at cars, like taking it turns in the driver's seat. You know,
yeah,
like
they do that. I've seen that.
And she's like, should I be concerned? Because if he's lying about it, could he also lie about cheating? But I think there's only so much he's going to do with a vehicle.
Is that like gay cruising then?
I mean, they'd actually have to have penetrative sex with another man in that car.
Oh, that's not confirmed. They're just in the car.
And confirmed that he's having sex.
And they're not dogging.
They're not dogging.
Okay.
No. Okay. I mean, dogging in a Tesco car park's wild, by the way.
Pretty well. Good story, though.
Very George Michael, though.
Yeah. Okay, so he's lied about what he said. Maybe he's just. I think that's a white lie. I think like in relationships, there's big lies. I lie all the time. I don't do big lies. Right. I do like Casey rang me the other day before he went on All Stars. I said the other day. It's probably about 2 months ago, and he's like, "You've got your knob pierced, right?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, because like I'm just with Seb Melrose and we're outside a pub called the Prince Albert." And I'm like to Seb, like, do you know what that is? And he's like, yeah, it's a cock piercing. And he goes, you know who's got one of them? Chris Taylor.
Shut the fuck up.
But I basically like, particularly when I'm in Love Island, I'm entertaining myself by just seeing if I can make people believe daft shit. But I'd forgotten that I'd said that. So I'm like, bro, I can't believe you believed that I had my penis pierced. It's because I've got like my belly button pierced, nose pierced, nipples pierced.
I would look at you and not even blink twice and not think I'm...
Really?
You give me such big Prince Albert energy. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean like if someone came up to me and said that in the street, I'd be like, yeah, he does.
I think it is believable, yeah.
I'd double down on that line.
I think you're right. It's in the delivery, but also like it is believable about my character, I suppose.
If you did have that on Dance on Ice, would you have to like, you know, at school when you tape up your piercings?
I think I'd have to tuck it under, yeah. Could you imagine? Gets caught on like a little ice divot.
Let's find that out. Find that next time at the studio. Let me know and text me.
Well, actually, no. I'm not skating with my dick out. Let's face it.
Fine.
It's tucked away.
Yeah.
Normally got layers. Normally got layers on as well. It's well protected.
I'm glad that we got there to that conclusion.
Yeah. We got there through going off piece 17 to 18 times.
I thoroughly enjoyed that though. I feel like we gave some great advice together. So
yeah, I feel like the people that sent these messages in can rest easy tonight. That's for sure.
There's this last segment of the pod is called the goodie bag.
Oh, do I get... Oh.
I bought you a present.
Have you actually?
I'm just gonna go and grab it.
Sick. Is it that jazzy little glitter ball bar thing? I love that cardigan, by the way.
Thank you. It's a Top Man number.
Oh, really?
It's got a hole in the back already.
Top Man's really doing all right now.
Do you know...
They do some good stuff.
Where else I'd recommend to you? Bershka. On ASOS have got some really nice fits.
Yeah. I got a Bershka jacket that I absolutely love. I left it in Love Island and I searched for it for 6 months. Then I found it on a website and I had to get somebody from Ireland to buy it and send me it. That's how much I loved it.
I love that. Oh my God. Random thought because of Love Island. I got fucking like so drunk the other night.
Yeah.
On eBay, this is so stupid, this is so stupid. eBay do this like pre-love stuff for Love Island and they've got like ornaments from the thing.
I've seen the advert
furniture.
For it. Yeah.
So I bid for a blue cherry and a vase.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly got a message the other day, your bid's a top bid. Of course it fucking is. Bid like 50 quid each for them, which is ridiculous.
Did you not just go like 30 pence up from the next bid?
I was so drunk.
You're like, I'm having it. I'm getting it.
I'm fucking getting it. So now at home, I have literal like relics from Love Island in my kitchen.
That's sick. So that's actually been touched by
whoever. And it was so funny. It was a handwritten note like, thanks so much for buying, John. I thought they definitely know I bought this. It's so embarrassing because I was drunk.
Yeah.
Thought, you know what?
And you might be paying for the next season of Love Island. If you like it, you're keeping the dream alive. I'm
just trying to basically get in there so that I can one day go in the villa.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Would you do Dancing on Ice, by the way?
I actually did an audition for it when I first came off of Gogglebox. Not me, just holding this in the cardigan.
I forgot you had it.
Yeah. I did an audition and this is the way I'm going to put it. I'm trying not to cover this up. This is the way I put it. When you go to ice skate at an ice skating rink, like a public one, the ice is quite rough. And I feel like the grip is quite easy to get if you're getting into it because like, I don't know how to explain it. Do you know what I mean? The ice is quite rough. You can get your grip quite quickly and you feel like you can build confidence quicker. When I went to do the audition, it was clean ice.
Been cut, yeah.
It was like nothing I'd ever experienced before. I was like Bambi times a million and bless her, Karen was like, skate backwards. And I was like, hold me. And then after she went, I've never laughed so much. And I thought, you ain't got this. So maybe I'll get a call back one day. I don't know.
I think you'll do it. I think you will do it.
Could you see me in the...
I could see you doing it.
Yeah.
And I could see you getting good at it as well.
Do you think?
Some people start off, like I used to roller skate when I was a kid, so I got a bit of balance there.
Yeah.
Although the physio did tell me that I got an inner ear problem, which is all balance stuff.
Oh, really?
So I don't know how I'm staying
I've got no
upright.
coordination. That's my problem.
Have you not? You might be terrible then.
No coordination.
But some people start like literally like holding onto the barrier type thing.
I'm better than that. I've got the confidence to do it, but I think I always used to be a bit of a mincer when I was a kid, and I loved a good, like, I tried out for cheerleading and stuff, didn't get it, was quite overweight when I was a kid. But the point I'm trying to make is maybe I might enjoy it.
I think you might like it, yeah.
Well, let's see. My gift to you is actually, I thought your body might be hurting a lot.
Yeah.
So I've got you a foam bath of this deep heat. So that's for you.
I'd say, the thing is, I'd say don't rub deep heat on your balls, but this is going to go in the bath and my balls are going to go in said bath.
Yeah, and I thought, you know what? It will help with the healing of the Prince Albert. And
yes. It's been 2 years and it's still not healed.
So yeah, that's my gift to you.
Thank you, mate. That's really thoughtful. I wonder if it smells like deep heat. I mean, imagine it does.
The smell is a lot, isn't it?
Oh,
Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm's the other one for me. I pulled my back once when I was in California. Such a random thing. I jumped off a log in a forest and blew my back out.
I don't think you should do dance tonight. I think you're going to get injured very quickly.
Everyone was like, you stink, because I was wearing Tiger Balm on my back, but that was just an anecdote. Anyway, what's next for you?
Well, I think just not hitting the deck and surviving Dance on Ice.
Do you think you could win?
I really don't know. I don't know what people vote on. Like, if you think about who's gone, like Chelsea Healy and Fern McCann, first 2 weeks, like I'd say like probably more more well-known people amongst a certain audience.
Yeah.
I don't know the audience. I don't know like what people vote on. People vote because they like an outfit, because the person's fit, because they're good at skating? I have absolutely no idea. So I'm just hanging in by a thread.
I think
just making it week to week.
I think you do it. Bring it home.
Do you think?
Bring it home to Essex, to the local gym. You are near me, aren't you? You do live near the gym. Sorry, that was a really weird question to ask. You are like from Essex, aren't you?
You do live at that place that I sit outside with night vision goggles. Yeah, no, I live in Chigwell. Yeah.
Bring it home for
chiggers.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming on.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I'll try and bring Mum along to.
I thought she was going to be here. But yeah, no, come down.
She's elusive, our Lisa, at the minute.
Yeah.
If I just shake some Prosecco, she'll come though. That's the call.
When you pop it, she can smell it, can't she?
That is the rumour in Essex. But thank you for coming on. Wish you all the
welcome.
best.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a crazy one. I feel like I need to go have a lay down.
I can't believe it's gone that fast.
I know.
Incredibly quick.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does, doesn't it?
Thank you everyone for watching at home. There was some facts that I need you to check throughout the episode. The salmon sperm one. Do they have bollocks? The giraffe one, we'll just fact check that.
Yeah.
Comment those below. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.